Hi friends, figure it's time for another nice little video, as immediately my cat just starts like bugging me. That's okay. Raymond is of course a friend of the stream and of the video. Yeah. I hope you're all doing well. It's been a busy ass week for me. It's been a busy ass day for me. And I am very excited to just sit down and play some vid games. I did kit my new thief out in all my stuff because obviously. Let me crack open my Gansett because it is absolutely beer time. And let's start murdering some spores. Yeah. This is generally what I do with melee characters. Just for the first, like, little bit. It's a good thing to do. I mean, aside from the very first, I usually just buy pots and tank through everything. Ray, come on. No. He's gonna get me killed. I just buy pots and I just tank through it. The first time, you know, you gotta use first aid. You gotta hoard your novice potions and all that stuff. But, like, I've been through this. I don't need to do that. We're gonna get more agility. I like to do improved dodge first, just because. Generally, once I get to 24, my damage goes up because I always have an NPC Damascus. Your mileage may vary if you're first starting out, or if you're just like, you can play a different way. I don't know, it's up to you. But yeah, we just stab these little guys and get probably a job level a kill for a little while. And yeah, I have a cubic. I have a couple of things. I did not upgrade my main gouge because I don't care. I'll be using it for another like 12 levels and then it's gone, and those will pass by like that. So yeah, let's see what's going on in the world. See, I saw, oh my god, I saw a nice little, what is that? It's a boat ring. Sure, we'll kill it. I saw a nice screenshot on our Discord, just like a dude playing a battlesmith and just slaughtering Hillwinds, and I was like, yes, this is the game I love. Oh, this was a mistake. I do not have enough strength to do this. Oh well, that's fine. We'll get there. I mean, I'm in the middle of like preparing a siege character, which is really just like a snooze. It's my priest. I gotta send that. I gotta go back to Anubis's, but like I have always loved taking my time, making a bunch of alts. So doing these videos does help me do that. I like playing dumb shit, and this is actually gonna be functional. I mean, eventually I do want to get in on the Mabka train, because Zenny is very important, and someday I would like some slotted panty and undershirt combos. And also just stat enchanting is going to be a thing I'll need to do, because God help me if I don't min-max. And yeah, figure it's time to get it going. I don't really, like, I could just bring my assassin there, but gank is very important. I just don't play rogues. This is weird to me. Who does these things? Who does them? I guess lots of people play rogues. I just don't like the style. Unless you're going for particular niche War of Imperium stuff, like I have no reason to go Stalker. I just, like, it has all the stuff I'd ever need. I think I had a Stalker on Classic, but I don't remember because they just don't get that much from going trans. You get Preserve, which admittedly is like amazing, but it's not enough for me. They do get a lot of style turning Stalker though, I will say that. They get a classy ass, like, fur coat or whatever the hell it is, shawl. They do look stylish. But, I mean, compared to EDP, like Advanced Guitar Mastery, God, it just doesn't even compare to for me. That said, if I ever get this thing to high level. I'll probably 99 it someday in like 2035, and that'll be it. I just won't use it. I'll just keep it on guild tax or something. I think I went the wrong way already. I did, but we have Flywing, so who cares? I really do love noodling around in this game, though. And, I mean, after the priest, I gotta level my sage, because I do want a scholar. That's my probably favorite siege class to play, although I wouldn't mind getting a little more champ time. That's another thing I gotta start. I don't even have monk. I don't have a lot of things, because I just don't have the time to play. But we'll get there, you know? We're kind of in this for the long haul. I've got all the time in the world, really. And we'll get there. Thing I am a little disappointed about, not Ragnarok related, was I think I mentioned in my last video, or I probably talked about it like on Discord or something. I replaced the batteries in my Pokemon game, like the battery on the cartridge, not like the Game Boy batteries. But now I have a problem with the Game Boy batteries, and I think they're draining like while it's not on. So for now, I'm just gonna take the batteries out after I'm done playing, because I just play on my lunch break. But I think that's gonna require some fine-tuning. I have instead considered I'm just gonna replace the screen on my Game Boy Color and use that. But these are both projects that I was like, ugh, I don't have any time for this right now. I want it though, because it's fun. Like, soldering's kind of scary because everything's really hot, but it's also really fun. Like, you're making metal into liquid. What? For someone who has not grown up with like the trades, with like, I don't know, anyone who's really into like metalworking and stuff, that's cool as hell to me still. Like, I made the metal not solid anymore, and I can do it at will with this little rod that just heats up. It's crazy. Yeah, it's pretty exciting. Oh my god. I think I have thought a little bit about how much time I've spent watching a little thief shank things. I have made so many assassins over the years. So many thief classes. And I'm not mad about it, you know? Also, I screwed up. I could have got a very, very strong out of guild storage, but you know what? Whatever. But there really is nothing to me like cracking a beer, shanking some spores, and just like zoning out. Like, honestly, like, today was a busy ass day at work. I did a lot of physical work, and this is just the exact opposite of that, and I love it. I love it a lot. We're probably gonna get 30 agility, and then we'll go back to strength. Stop putting me to sleep. It's rude. And then, I don't know. I'll make it up as I go. I have a vague idea of where I want to be for any particular level in thief classes. I'm probably not going to build, if we ever get there, like a traditional gank rogue, because I know a lot of them go low strength, high agility. I'm going to get both. Oh yeah. I'm just going to get high strength, high agility in whatever decks. I think I've seen a couple with like int for maybe like heal clip. I guess there's a whole thing going on with like enchanted peach tree bucklers. There's a whole world I still haven't figured out after like, what is it, like 20 years of this damn game. And I'm probably not going to figure it out. I'm just going to do what I want, which is just make the thing dead and hopefully steal in the process. I suppose there's a ton of math to be done figuring out like ideal gank speeds, which is probably already done, but like, what if you can gank and also kill the thing faster? Like, to me, faster kills equals more drops. Like, sure, you're not getting the ideal amount per kill, but more dead things, more items. And I'm sure I'm wrong on the math. Oh, cool. I got a hat. Actually, I think that's slotted, because I think I don't know. Spore. That's poison spore. No. It's just a regular old hat. I almost died looking that up. I was almost the bothan that died getting this information, but that's fine. Yeah, I'm sure people have done the math. I don't care. It's PVM, and it's not hard PVM. Like Mavkas aren't difficult, relatively speaking. Of course, I say that now. Maybe I'll get there and be like, oh, I wish I did the whole enchanted peach tree thing. Whatever. I just load up with fresh fish and I go for it. I don't really pay attention to this sort of stuff. It's just, there are some aspects that I'm like, yeah, I want to min-max the hell out of this, and there are some that I just don't care. Like, I think after like probably not even classic, probably after like chaos, I have not really stat calced an assassin. Assassin Cross, different story, because that's the end of it. But like assassins, I just make up as I go. They all end up the same. I know to get 100 base strength. I know how to get about 80 something agility, 32 dex, and then I think I've been getting int on this one because I don't want to spend more money on SP items. If I had more money than sense, I would just be buying like strawberries and stuff, and it would eke out that extra like 1 attack speed or something, but who cares? I'm not even seriously leveling that thing right now because, like I said, I gotta get the priest to trans. Boop. But this just it fits like a glove playing a thief class. It really does. For me at least. Like I just know what I'm doing all the time. The only thing is I've never really made a bow thief. And that I think would feel strange. Because like, yeah, these are archer stats, but I'm playing a thief. What's happening? I don't think I'd want to do that. Oh, I do. This might be a little shorter than last time just because I realized it was Thursday and maintenance for us is at 9:30 or 9 o'clock. And I always forget that. Like literally every Thursday I get out of work and I'm like, oh cool, I can play some game tonight. And then, nope, it is time for maintenance. So I get to play a little game, but not as much as I'd like. We're still going to get a good amount of time. We got 17 minutes left on this. I'm probably not going to finish that out because it's a concentration potion. I can deal with losing a little bit of 800 zenny. I think I'm almost up to 10 million zenny on my chemist because I just don't spend money. There was a smoky card on the market and I was like, yeah, I could use that for hunting goats on my sage. And then I was like, nah, I'll hunt it. And then I proceeded to stop hunting it because priest. There was a Phenomena card that actually that one was not on me. I was back at like 8 mil and it was 8.5 and I was like, cool, I'll hunt a couple more days, like it'll still be there. And then by the time I hit 8.5, it was gone. Like, could I have asked someone to borrow like 500k? Yes. But I was like, no, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Things stay on the market for days. Definitely not going to worry about this hotly contested shield item that like people either hunt or just buy on site because it's super good or super useful. That is the thing that's a little wild here. No one sells shield cards, probably because orc warriors and, well, Bigfoots are really annoying to hunt. Like there's no reason to it outside of the card and it's gonna take you a hot minute. So I imagine people just hunt their own and then call it a day. And since, thank goodness, and knock on wood, we don't have a lot of bots, there's no one to really just like drum up all of those for the people. Which I am very thankful for. Very thankful for. This is going about usual. I haven't run out of novice potions yet, but oh, Raymond. We are probably going to have a cat update because he is very cranky. Hey! No. It's like batting at me like, meh, pay attention to me, Papa. And I'm like, I will. Yes, in my head, Ray calls me Papa. I don't know why. It's a thing we just started, and that's life. Ooh, the double attacks are starting now. Starting to get in. And you're still, this is on 1.5 XP, so you're still getting job level pretty much every kill or two. Oh, also for reference, Gansett Shandy, delightful. Oh, I need to click while I'm showing off my beer. It's a good beer. It's good beer. Not fancy, but I don't always have to be fancy. And yeah. Oh, now he's noodling around back there. Good job, Ray. Boop, come on. There we go. More double attack. Yeah. I remember I used to like speedrun Thief to Assassin on like my own private server. Like when I was streaming, it was like, oh, I think I could do, I think that was on 5x though. I forget what I had the experience set to, but I could do it in like half an hour. Like, I have played so much Thief that I can just run through the entire thing. Like that. Of course, that's to job 40 assassin. I'm completely ridiculous now. And I just go job 50 because I want that free weapon. It's not even worth a lot of money most of the time. Like, Gladii, I suppose, here. Only go for like 500k. Hey! Hey! I'm playing the game. This is a very Ray video today. He's very needy. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the weapons, like, jurors don't go for that much because I guess there aren't a lot of assassins here, and honestly, like, 3-slotted jurors aren't that bad. Unless, of course, like, no one has them, but then, even then, the drop rate isn't increased, but still, if you spend long enough at coal mines too, you'll pop out 1 or 2. And who cares about the other one? No one cares about 2-slotted guitars. No one cares about 4-slotted main gouches. Those are so easy to get from Hornets. There we go. Oh, excuse me. Oh, another thing of interest. This was actually like a week and a half ago, but I gave up on my journey into the newer, maybe newest, I don't remember, the mobile Ragnarok. I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. I just want something to click on at work on my break and make the numbers go up, because that's what we're here for. We play this game for numbers to go up. And man, it is... Honestly, it was almost okay. It was almost okay, but like, there's too much to do. There's too much to do. There's like crafting, and there's leveling, and there's like story stuff, and there's dailies, and like, yeah, okay, wow, clicky. There's too much to do in a game. Is it too good? And it's not. It's all just grinding. And I can only handle one game at a time with that much grinding, and I'm playing it right now. And also, it's not really like optional. Like, you have to grind all these things. Like, you have to do some of the crafting in order to get the stuff you need to upgrade your weapon, and you can't really upgrade the next weapon unless you either get it from a raid or something. I don't know. I made it to the second raid, the one with Drake, and it was honestly mechanically like wasn't that bad. Like, it's a little harder on my phone because the little screen control is not that particular. Like, it was real, I suppose generous is a nice way to put it. But I actually didn't mind that part of it. Like, the actual gameplay was pretty okay. Nothing like mind-blowing, nothing that'll knock your socks off. It was purely mediocre. Purely. But honestly, like, I forget what hat I had. I had a drooping cat already. That was pretty, I got that from some random box, and there's a million events going on, so you get a bunch of boxes to open, and my god, Gravity has the dopamine rush, like, down. Like, they know that shit, and they're just cashing in on it. Which, I mean, capitalism, I get it, but also, like, come on, guys. You did it right, and then you just ruined everything for money. Which, what else is new? Part of me also is slowly kind of like, not slowly, just like over in the corner quietly being like, haha, it looks like the new Renewal server is trash. Like, there's all sorts of, there's like pay to play stuff, and people are having all sorts of connection issues, And I'm just like, yep, that's a gravity server, all right. And every once in a while, I'm like, wonder what it'd be like to play Renewal. I hate it a lot, but what would it be like? And then, like, I'll look up one tidbit of information or something and realize, my God, I don't have the time for any of this, and it's also bad. It's just... I feel like Ragnarok Online is a nice example of, like, a split in, like, gaming. Like, older stuff I used to play was like, yeah, you grind something out, like, even if it's like a Final Fantasy, if it's, I don't know, a Pokemon, any of these, well, Pokemon even less so these days. Like, you can grind something out, you can make it through something. Like, even if you're killing spores, in this, eventually you'll hit 99. It'll take you forever, and it's a terrible way to do it, but you'll do it. You'll make it. And after Renewal, it's like, I think they take it away from you. Like, your level needs to be in a certain range with the enemy. I don't know. It's a whole mess, and it makes me so happy that I don't play that game. And then I go, you know what? Never mind. It's not worth it. Also, yeah. I just want them, like, just Gravity, don't take our server down, and or hire us. Dear God. Pre-renewal is still what the people want. There's still a market for it. You just suck at running servers that aren't cash grabs. Or somebody fund the, like, a license so we can do it for real. God. That's part of the reason also we haven't really, I think, been advertising or anything. I guess Gravity's, I guess I've heard through the grapevine that Gravity's, like, on the lookout for stuff because of the new Latin America server, which I'm guessing that's what that stands for. So, that's okay. I'm glad I'm not on it because, my God, Renewal is trash. And yeah, I've spent 22 minutes just shanking spores for like 15 job levels, but you know what? It's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. I do think we are gonna cut it there because maintenance is gonna be happening, and I'm gonna be playing something else afterwards. But I'm glad you came out to listen to me ramble. I appreciate y'all, and I hope you have a delightful evening. Until I see you again. Toodaloo.